Our top story tonight, a standoff over voting rights in Texas, gaining attention from around the country right now, and condemnation from the president after a dramatic exit of Democratic lawmakers in Washington.
That's right. Dozens of state Democrats boarded planes yesterday, leaving Texas and heading for Washington, D.C. It is all a dramatic effort to block controversial election laws by denying the Texas legislature the quorum it needs to actually pass bills. The Democrats vowing to stay there in the nation's capital until the end of their state's legislative session next month, now hoping to put pressure on Congress to take action on the federal level. Meanwhile, back in Texas, new fallout from all of this. House Republicans voting to have law enforcement track down those absent lawmakers and even arrest them if necessary. All this coming in response to a series of Republican-backed voting bills that Democrats say make it harder for Texans to vote, particularly voters of color. President Biden today in Philadelphia calling the efforts the biggest threat to democracy since the Civil War. State representatives from both sides of the aisle standing by to join us live tonight. But first, correspondent Allison Harris has the very latest there from D.C. Allison.
Rob and Marnie, we actually have some breaking news on this tonight from Texas. Republicans in the Texas Senate have voted tonight along party lines, an 18-4 vote in support of this elections bill. But if these 51 Texas Democrats who are here in D.C. don't return before the special session is over, then that bill will languish. As you mentioned, President Biden speaking on voting rights today, saying that this is the biggest threat to U.S. election integrity. President Biden today at the Constitutional Center in Philadelphia calls Republican-backed bills restricting the right to vote a broad assault on U.S. democracy, un-American and unpatriotic.
They want to make it so hard and inconvenient that they hope people don't vote at all.
Meanwhile, back in D.C., Texas Democrats are bringing the heat.
It is a time for bold action.
Fleeing the Capitol and flying to the nation's capital, trying to block Texas Republicans from passing a bill to ban drive-through and 24-hour voting and further restrict voting by mail. All this as former President Trump keeps up his unfounded claims that the election was stolen from him.
They got on two chartered jets, maskless, with at least one case of light beer.
Back in Austin, the sergeant-at-arms, accompanied by a state trooper, going office to office looking for Democrats. The Texas governor says he wants them arrested.
Isn't that the most un-Texan thing you've ever heard? Texans running from a fight? They're quitters.
We will overcome.
Today in Washington, the missing Democrats say they aren't quitting.
My forefathers and mothers died for us to have an opportunity to vote. And for that not to happen and for it to be impeded upon or made more difficult, it's just the other side saying we're in power, we want to keep power, and we're going to keep all of you minority folks out as much as possible.
Did you feel like this was your only option because Congress has not been able to pass an elections reform bill?
It truly was our only option.
Texas Representative Barbara Gervin Hawkins is calling on the president to pressure senators, including some in his own party, to take action.
Mr. President, step up your game.
These Texas Democrats who are here in D.C. met with Vice President Kamala Harris today. They also met with Senators Booker and Schumer today. There are no announced plans at this time for them to meet with President Biden, but they want to keep having these meetings with top leaders here in Washington to continue to put pressure on this issue. Rob and Marnie.